Hello. Well, it's me. What day is it? It is Thursday, February 10th, 2022. The years, they fly by, don't they? I am filming a little update and I am feeling great. Yay! I'm so excited. I had a cold for a couple weeks, and of course, I was concerned it might be COVID, but it wasn't apparently. It was a sinusy, runny nose. Oops, my hair is doing something funny here. Kind of cold, kind of congested, don't feel all that great. But I used my home test, tested myself like 3 times, and it was negative. So I guess it was just a cold. There we go. That's better. And that's good because I really don't want COVID. Um, so finally over that, it took 2 weeks, which is typical for me. A cold usually lasts 2 weeks. So, yay, I'm finally over that, which is really great. I do feel there's a lot of allergies in the air, and I've been taking antihistamine when I feel allergic when I wake up. My nose won't stop running all day. Uh, so, other than that, anyway, I feel great. And I wanted to say that because, in terms of my recovery from my surgery, my hysterectomy of August 30th last year, so it's been September, October, November, December, January, February. So it's been about 5.5 months since my surgery, and I feel great. I feel all recovered, and I'm strong again. I'm building my fitness back again, and it's so exciting. And I know when I watched videos when I was going through that hysterectomy surgery recovery, I didn't think I'd ever feel good again. And I'd watch videos of people that had gone through their recovery, and I just couldn't believe they were feeling so good. It's like, oh, I don't know if I'll get there again. But yes, it's good. I feel better than I have, I'm sure, for years. And people say that in their videos, and you're like, huh, but it's true because I was suffering with that condition, adenomyosis, for years and years and years. I was thinking about it, I think from at least maybe 2017, and it's 2022, and had my surgery in 2021. So that's like 5 years, if not longer. So, but I was on the birth control pill just to stop my periods for a long time because they were so heavy. So I wonder if I had this condition for a very long time. And then when I went back on the pill, I was having spotting. It wasn't controlling my period. So it could have been before. I don't know. It was at least 5 years, if not more. So anyway, now that I'm no longer anemic and I'm building back, it's really exciting. It's exciting to think I am, able to do things I wasn't able to do before, which is pretty incredible because I did a lot that I never thought I could do. So, geez, that's interesting and amazing. Like, huh? Like, who knows? Like, well, I did bodybuilding competitions for 9 years, on and off, and I don't know if I had that condition then. But then, so I don't know. And then I picked up running to get in shape. I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, or more. And I never ran ever in my life except one time with a friend in high school, like one time. And I did 2 half marathons when I started running, which I could have never pictured. And then doing CrossFit, lifting weights, um, just fun, fitness, active stuff, and things I never thought I'd do. So anyway, now I'm building my fitness back slowly, and it's finally like starting to come back in fun ways. Like I'm starting to lift heavier again, even though I lost a lot of strength during COVID because I stopped going to the gym, and then during the surgery recovery because I couldn't lift weights. So I lost a lot of strength over the last few years by not going to the gym and stuff. And then I lost a lot of fitness and conditioning at surgery recovery because you're not allowed to like do stuff for at least 6 weeks. And plus it's painful and you're not able to. So my body got really deconditioned. Like when I started being able to work out again, things cropped up. Like I'm wearing my um, elbow sleeve, my compression sleeve that I get from Amazon. Because as soon as I start lifting weights again, I get this like tendonitis right here, tennis elbow in this part of my elbow, and it just is painful. And so these help, and I get chiropractic help and stuff. And I just pulled out some empty bottles of CBD oil that my friend makes, and I used it for surgery recovery, but I didn't feel truthfully that it was helpful for that because the surgery was internal, and this is a lotion. But I'm using it now. I just started a couple days for this tennis elbow. I think it's gonna be helpful for that. And then I rub it on and then I put it on my hands because, my fingers kind of hurt from lifting weights, and they have for a few years as I'm getting older. So I want to help all that. So being deconditioned sucks because, and then when I started working out, my back started hurting, which I've never had. And it's just that my whole body got deconditioned from COVID and surgery recovery. COVID meaning the period of all the gyms closing down and me not wanting to go back to the gym yet until this pandemic is over. I bought a bunch of dumbbells from Target. I have a whole bunch now sitting there, and I just recently started doing a little bit of a workout once a week, which really isn't much, but it's better than nothing. And then I go to it's okay, that's Ginger. I go to my CrossFit once a week, which is lifting heavy. That's where I lift heavy. And that gets me fit. So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling much more conditioned, building back, stronger, fitter, and more toned again, which is so exciting because after the surgery, getting really deconditioned, I felt so untoned. It was depressing. So I'm excited. My big focus I'm trying to keep in mind is for spring. Here in the United States, it's winter, and it just always feels like the spring and summer is never going to come. But when spring and summer come, then I'm like sad because I'm not in shape to like enjoy feeling good about wearing shorts and tank tops and stuff. And I think this year is going to be feeling so much more fun that way. I went to Target the other day and they had all their new swimsuits out, and I bought swimsuits. I bought some one pieces for actual swimming, sort of. I mean, they just have cute swimsuits, not real functional swimsuits. I used to be a swimmer on swim teams and stuff, and functional swimsuits are in the old days. Now they have whole like suits that are like wet skin, wetsuits kind of. Back in the old days, the one suits, that they were functional to race and swim in pools. Now, those are kind of hard to find unless I go to a sports specific store, and then it's hard to fit as a curvy person in swimsuits. So, but Target's doing a better job of that. They're doing better in their designs and in their sizing, but especially their designs, where it's not just for, you know, 13-year-old girls. Like they're making designs that like anybody can wear, and I'm really excited. Uh, so I brought home all kinds of um, two-piece, especially tops for the summer. And I feel really good about myself, so it's very exciting for the first time in a long time. As long as I can keep working out and is and I'm not working out in a crazy way. And I'm not working out as much as I used to, but uh I'm working out enough to feel the benefits and have benefits in terms of my abilities and to feel good. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm trying to concentrate on that spring is coming, summer is coming, and I want to feel good and have self confidence and um, be active and do fun things with Ginger this summer. So I'm getting swimsuits to um, stand up paddleboard. Because I bought a stand up paddleboard a couple years ago and I've only used it like twice. And I want to build my confidence in using it myself, which is hard because it's a big piece of equipment and I got to put it on top of my mini SUV, which is tall and I'm short. And so I'm slowly, going to keeping working on building my confidence with putting on my car, taking it off my car, putting it in the water, using it, having Ginger use it with me. I hope she can have fun. So we're going to practice and you need adequate equipment and adequate gear to wear too. I might even get a wetsuit to wear in the cold water because it's cold here in Washington State. It is really cold. So the water is really cold if I go in the open water rather than a lake. So I'm mentally gearing up towards activities. And it gives me motivation for my workouts is a big deal. So why am I, trying to lift heavy or why am I going to this workout or why am I trying to run when it's really hard for me? I'm not a happy, easy runner, but I'm happy to be able to run. So, but it helps when I have something to visualize, like I'm doing this for this reason or I'm working toward this. So I did sign up for races and I have these goals of activities in mind, so it keeps me motivated, and that's exciting. And what else? My heating got fixed, hopefully. Knock on wood, which I'm gonna touch it because Ginger will bark if I knock. And let's see. Oh, life is always a challenge because things are always happening. Try to deal with them one day at a time. Ginger, I discovered her little lymph nodes are swollen, and I took her to the vet yesterday, which is very stressful for me because I get so worried. So now she started antibiotics, but hopefully she'll be okay. She's running with me. She loves to run, but she's a little tiny chihuahua, so I just hope it's not too hard for her. But she enjoys it. She loves it. And I run so slow, it's not hard on her. And we work out together. So as I work up, she works up. As I gain fitness, she gains fitness. She's a little trooper. She just loves it. So I want to plant a vegetable garden this year. So I'm thinking about ideas for that. And I have so many things to do on my project of list of things to do. Um, so just trying to chip away a little bit and still just enjoy life. and work and keep things going and all that good stuff. But I'm really happy that I feel great and things are going well with my health and oh, so exciting. So I want to let y'all know all that and hope y'all are doing well. And let me know what you're doing below and how things are going and any questions you have that I can answer. What else? I don't know. I'm excited about spring because it's been cold and that's not as fun to be outside cold. So it's February, March will be spring. Heat around here comes around what, August? So I have a long way to go, but that's why I have to keep that in mind. Like I write it in my journal. Spring is coming. I write that in my journal because it's hard to imagine when it's cold. So these are just tips and tricks that maybe you guys can. Oh, speaking of tips and tricks. So when I went to Target, they have a great little exercise sporty section with the dumbbells and yoga stuff. And so I'm buying stuff from there. In fact, I've been rolling and stretching, and I've gone to a couple yoga classes, and I remember they use blocks to like balance while you're trying to do stretches. And I realized I don't have any of those. So I went to Target and I ordered some cork blocks, which are going to be helpful. And they have these foot massagers now, which is very exciting because many years ago when I started running, I got a really bad case of plantar fasciitis in both my feet. Oh, so painful. And I can feel my plantar fasciitis like kind of inflame. Um, and I'm really nervous about that because it's really puts a halt on your running. So they have these cool foot massagers of different kinds, and I got this one, and I'm trying it out, and so far it seems to work. I don't know. It's got these ridges. It's made of rubber. And I just put my foot on it and roll. I could sit on the couch and roll my foot back and forth. Like if pretend this is my foot, and I sit on the couch and roll my foot back and forth on it from the toe all the way to the heel. It seems to be good. So I'm hoping that helps. I'm trying to do preventative work. I've been in this fitness um, journey for decades. And I've gone through a lot of experiences of injuries of different sorts and pains and problems. So I'm trying to use my gathered knowledge not to feel so disappointed like I have when injuries come up. I feel like a failure, but it's just normal for these sorts of activities. Lifting weights, you can get injured. CrossFit, you can get injured, here and there. And running is really hard on the joints and the tendons and the ligaments, the bones, even. You can get stress fractures. And plantar fasciitis is very common, and Achilles. So I'm trying to work on that now so it doesn't get worse because I have races planned. So we'll see how that works. So just want to share tips and tricks and tools as I am using them a bit and letting you know. And anyway, I hope you all are doing well because I am, knock on wood, knock, knock, knock. So Ginger doesn't bark. All right, take care. Bye.